I've still got reactive arthritis, although I think I'm having a good morning. She's got mastitis. Oh my gosh. We both bit the dust. She said, let things fall through the crack today, Justin. Goodness, you couldn't have motivated me more to not let things fall through the crack. I'm gonna try these compression socks again. They're very tight. My feet are very sore. The problem, I think, though, is my fingers are sore. So it's hard to use my fingers. Okay, I got further than the other day. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Do you even want to see that? Me putting on my socks? Where has this show gone to? I've had more than just my thumb and finger on my right hand. Yeah, my feet more than that. Help me, Mr. Brown. Okay, good. Perfect. Keep doing what you're doing. You got it.
Make sure it's going the right way.
Yeah, just pointed out. I put it on wrong, so.
Wait, no.
I'm not gonna say I can't.
I think
Because
you did.
I could, Mr. Brown, or another kid's help. I'm gonna say I won't. I won't put these on. Let Willie warm up for a second. You know who I'm missing? I'm missing Mr. Brown. I like the kids to be with me, but I also like them to be away from Mama when she's had mastitis and needs to sleep in. Where's Gideon? Gideon? Hey, there you are.
What?
Let's go. It's Lily's turn to help with Mama today. Best system we ever came up with is alternate the kids. Each day, they get to help with Henry and the baby. You guys want to grab those potato sacks? Mama got us these handy dandy harvest sacks for these, well, harvest and storage for potatoes. Oh, do we have zucchini? That would be awesome. I went to set out a steak this morning and I'm like, ooh, steak and chicken. Japanese fried rice, steak and chicken. I remember, you gotta have onions for that, no problem. You gotta have zucchini. Get down closer to the route so you don't break them off. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't think that's gonna get any better. We got Sam and John. Hey guys, let's start on one end. The reason is we wanna see how many, I don't think Mom got enough bags, but we'll know how many, you know what I mean? We'll be able to see how much of a row we can put in one bag. Look at those potatoes. Holy smokes. Josiah's got a bag.
It looks like a beetle.
Wait, you can leave the plant. Just get the potatoes. Put down the plant. Fill up that bag as much as you can. If it has a hole in it, throw it to, let's pile it up right there. Okay. Because it will rot. And if one potato rots, they all rot. That's gonna rot.
What about this one?
So it needs to be used soon. Jonah, go straight down with the fork.
What's the record, Jonah?
If you go at an angle, you'll pierce the potatoes.
Jonah made a new record, Mr.
It's maybe good, except for it got slit.
Yeah, I got pierced.
So that's gonna have to be put right there. It's already soft. I don't think that's from his piercing, because the potato's already soft.
Farther away.
Oh shoot!
You
pierced through too. Okay, put it over here in a pile. Those are gonna be okay for the pigs. We'll cook them up for the pigs. Don't go right on the plant. Yeah.
Okay, so right there.
Go right behind it.
Ready?
Yeah. Go straight down. And then it's kind of like an Easter egg hunt, isn't it, guys? Look at that. There you go. That worked, Jonah.
Did you pierce it? No, you didn't.
That did good. Good job. They're wrapping it up. Let's do a little garden check. This garden absolutely jammed. I think these are winter squash, but I don't know. That kind of looks like a white pumpkin. Is that gonna go squash on us? I don't know. That looks like a spaghetti squash right there. Yeah, more over there. We got watermelon in here. I guess this is a little something that's falling through the cracks. This watermelon is probably gonna make it, but it would do better if this had been weeded. Still can be, I reckon. It's a little tricky to weed it when it gets this viney because it's hard not to step on the plant. But it's also good too because look, there's not gonna weeds come in there. There's no sunlight down to the surface for the weeds. So we did do a good job keeping up with the weeds early on enough that the squash could take over. That's what it's supposed to look like in our sacrifice area in front of the pole barn. Like that. Got a competition for the biggest one and the weirdest one. We're gonna show you guys in just a second. Do you guys have any unfilled bags? If so, go ahead and fill them now.
Yeah, we do.
Don't start any new bags. Holy smokes. Look how good these beans did on this end. They're taking over. They reached the max. Mom's tomatoes, good 4.5 feet. Look at that. Woo! So heavy, it's bringing it down. Let's fix that real quick. Even these ones in the middle are gonna produce something. Our beans here have been overcome with weeds. They were never that strong. Although here they go, they're starting to climb. Look, red tomatoes, red tomatoes, red tomatoes, red tomatoes. Boy, I can see into this greenhouse from our bedroom. And I thought, boy, that's a big pepper. This is not a pepper. This is an obnoxious weed. That's kind of easy to get out. Those pepper plants are doing good though. All right, you guys can wrap it up. Let's come look at the, let's look at the weird ones. Guys,
Come on.
I'm feeling good compared to yesterday. I'm feeling a little better.
I'm gonna do one stick.
Obviously not anywhere near 100%. No new pains. We keep crossing our fingers that no new pains will come. We have had a couple day respite before new pains came, so I don't think I'm in the clear yet. But I think once we don't have any new pains for a while, that would tell me I'm on the road to recovery. We filled these bags up. You think that's a full sack?
Yeah.
Okay. Josiah, you think that's a full sack?
No.
Let's put this in it then. Add that to it and then we can kind of get a count. We did 1.5 rows. That then means we have 2.5 rows left. 1.5 rows was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm thinking 3.5 bags a row. Thinking we need, we have 4 here, so we need 6. We need 6 more bags, which is two more packages. Let's see the biggest one first. Let's hold it. You got the biggest one, Sam?
Josiah got the biggest one, but it was super rotten.
Yeah, that one will go to the pigs, but let me see it. Hold it up to your head. Now, I want each of you to present what you think is the weirdest one. This is 3 potatoes. That's his legs.
This is his cane.
That's his cane. There's his arm. There's his head. I think that goes for the weirdest. Show me some of the other weird ones.
We have
a doggy.
Wait,
It was gonna be one of the pairs.
its head filled off, yeah, but it wiggled, and here's the dog.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was attached.
Yeah, I know it would wiggle side to
That's
side.
crazy.
I found a new one that was basically identical to it, except it has more
That one's got
little
like 3
potatoes on the
toes.
back. Yeah.
3 toes.
Yeah.
And then 2 small ones.
This one's pretty weird. The shoot offs. Alright, well,
Yeah, it was hard.
they're still good. They've gone underneath to put the potatoes away. I'm hoping we have some greens on these onions for chives. Is that green enough? It's not really. It's kind of soft. I don't think any of those are gonna do it. Maybe this one? No, it's too soft. Maybe that one? We might have one. Right here. I think that one's not too soft. Okay, that's good. Here, let's not lean that on that though. Let's put it separate. Tie it a little better. That'll work. That's a stall that gets our air conditioned, so it'll be cool and dark. Wait, turn off the light in there so it'll be dark. Thank you. Hey, you look like, well, who was it? Darth Helmet?
What? You went over my helmet?
What was that guy's name? I think it might have been Darth Helmet. All right, go walking. The more I look at this, yeah, no, that's too far gone.
I'll figure it out.
There you go. I want you guys to see this process. Okay, there was no edibles in here. What, 2 seasons ago? Now they've eaten so much of this. Now it's not a glorious pasture. They've left a lot of it. But boy, they've pressed it down. And anything pressed, even if they don't eat it, it's just feeding the soil. Organic matter, put on top where nature likes to put it, and the earth eats it. It becomes better. Add some sheep pebbles. See the sheep pebbles? And cow poop. This will be converted in no time. I want you to see the difference. We had no pigs here. We had pigs here. So look how better they mowed everything. Okay? We had pigs here. We didn't have pigs here. So what's the difference? Well, the pigs tilled for us, and they brought up grass seed that's in the seed bank, but we also planted grass seed behind them. So this was much more edible, thanks to the pigs. Getting Phyllis over for the milking. The pigs feed the cows, and then the cows feed the pigs, because we'll throw in the skim milk and the spent milk, and this all works together. This is all one system. Hey little guy, you can come through if you want. You can come through, come see Mom.
What's his name?
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah.
So he's Joel Salatin's brother?
Yep, named after Joel since he was born right at that time. So this is what it looks like before the cows get it. See that just lush grass? And this is what it's gonna look like after. They mow it down. The key to good Japanese, I think, is white sauce. Mom printed out this copycat recipe. She's gonna make me some homemade mayonnaise. I'm looking for paprika. This looks like baking stuff. Okay, that looks like nuts and stuff. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Just ooh yeah. I think I found it right here. Sweet paprika. I think that's it. Mom, is it sweet paprika?
Yes.
Yes! Mom's making the mayonnaise. She's got raw eggs in there, avocado oil. Sorry, I missed her blending it, but there it is. Whoa, that's gonna be a lot, isn't it? We're gonna do 2.5 cups of mayonnaise. It's gonna feel like a lot of white sauce. Becky says no. I just put 1/2 cup of water in there. We're gonna do two tablespoons of melted butter. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. All right, stir it in, Jonah. You gotta get the white sauce cooled off. It's supposed to cool off overnight. The sauces just blend the spices. I've been watching Alex, this French guy, amazing chef. He did a video on how to make perfect fried rice with steaming. So we're gonna review.
Cantonese restaurant 11. In this journey, it's been a roller coaster.
We're gonna have a bunch of rice. That's the uncooked rice, soaked, drained. That's gonna be a tablespoon of salt. And then it's gonna be a tablespoon of oil. I'm gonna do olive oil. I'm only gonna put half in here because we're extra. We had to do like 4 times the recipe. So let's just do half at a time. So I'm gonna put the rice on there. Just cover on the strainer. Set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm kind of nervous about this. I've never steamed rice. Did it actually cook it?
Yeah.
It didn't cook it. Oh no. Didn't work. All right, we just set it on up for 10 more minutes per the beautiful ones. I think though we might be too high up. The water's down here. In the video, it seemed like it was right there. Let's see what happened. It's totally al dente. Wouldn't be the Burn It Up cooking show if we actually knew what we were doing. Hey, beautiful one, how you feeling? Pretty rough? She's been taking so much care of me, doing all her duties, plus my duties, plus take care of me. Yeah, no wonder she got mastitis. You've been a trooper, Beck.
Is that enough?
I think so. And then I think this will sit closer. It's gonna sit right on it. I think that'll do it. Okay, 3rd time. Let's see what we got. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, see how it doesn't stick together? That's the point of the steam. It's still al dente, but not as much as it was. Go another 10 minutes? This is crazy. This is the 4th round. I put it in the taller pan, raised the water. I thought maybe it'd be a tighter squeeze than that. It is, but we still have so much steam. I put tinfoil on it, still have steam. So I'm thinking it's the quantity of rice. Let's get it off the steam.
You do one.
And then I think I can, oh, it's steaming. Looks like maybe we still look al dente. Not one to give up easy. I'm gonna put it on 20 minutes. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm glad we split the rices up because we can just boil that if we need to. All right, 5th try, here we go. Okay, feels softer.
Yeah, it's not cooked. You gotta boil it. Stop steaming it.
All right, time up. And this is gonna have to work because, well, it didn't work. It's still al dente. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But, well, I ran out of water. And we've got it 80 degrees inside. I'm gonna have to boil the rice. Look who's here. Help has arrived just in time. Emily from Tubes & Co. If y'all ever wanna know where Rebekah gets her natural beauty care, it's right there. Actually, before my injury, I would give Gideon, or why do I call him Gideon? Henry, a massage with the tallow.
Yeah, the baby bomb.
With the baby balm. And it's so pure you could eat it, right?
Right.
Okay. And we're just gonna go Louisiana style and boil this.
Yep.
You from Louisiana?
Yes,
Okay, I
sir.
nailed it. Okay,
Louisiana.
okay. Oh, I said it wrong. Say it right?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Not Louisiana. Louisiana.
Louisiana? Did I get closer that time?
A little bit.
Louisiana? You're trying our product.
I am.
Is this a new product for you?
This is.
Brand spanking new.
This is sea buckthorn cleansing oil. Is this feminine? I'm saying.
Anybody can use it.
I'm saying, let's go.
All right, good.
No, you don't put it in your mouth.
Oh, what do we do?
Like, wash your face.
I
with
figure
this.
you're gonna spray it on my face.
No.
Okay, hopefully I can do this with my crooked arm. Ready? Just rub it in.
Yep.
To rub it in.
Yep.
It smells a hair feminine.
A hair.
Just feminine.
What do you think, Beck?
Good.
I like it.
If I showed up on our first date with this scent,
It's just
would you have been head over heels? I know I would have been for
Yeah.
you.
I would have been head over heels.
Okay, and then you wipe it off with that hot, steamy towel.
Oh, fine. Now I like rub it off.
You rub it in and off.
In and off. In and off. Okay. That's an art. That's an art, not a science.
This is an art.
I'm glad Toops took over.
I know.
Because there we go. We got a nice bunch of rice. Only a little bit of burn it up. Emily, you only burned it up a little bit.
That might have been from your
Compared to
steaming.
mine,
That might have
it's
been
80
No, it
degrees
was
in
for
this
me, it
house.
was for me.
Our air
We're
condition
gonna
is weak.
dry out tonight.
It's 80 degrees in here because it can't keep up. Oh my. Been working hard inside on more TV shows for Abundance Plus. I gotta get this out of the way. We got a mineral order. Think we can just scoot it in right there. Although the minerals are gonna end up here. So maybe we should move Willie out of the way. Or should we put Willie until then? Ooh, I'll use Willie to drive over there. I'll park Willie in the shed. We'll get Cubby and we'll drop the minerals right here because this is where they need to end up. One thing I know for sure, Cubby's gonna start. And it's about to rain. We don't have any minutes to spare. Breaking up a tractor. We got that in, but buddy, the lightning's here. We got that just in time. I'm running to get inside. This might not look like it. Remember I told you it gets worse as the day progresses. But I'm feeling pretty happy. Seems like overall I'm doing better today. We might have hit a turning point. Yesterday might have been the before we go down. That rice turned out nice.
But you might want to taste it.
Have you kids ever had this? It's Japanese.
No.
You put a little of this white sauce on the side. Dip your meat or rice in it, or mix it all together.
Just flip the eggs into their mouth.
Hang on, I'm gonna film that. You even presented this nice.
She
Wow.
did.
Buffet style.
Soup's Japanese right here.
Soup's Japanese.
How is it, kids?
That is good.
What about it? Dip it in the sauce? We got a lot of that sauce. I put my foot up because look, they kind of had to they had to definitely finish that cooking there. Well, I started off strong with this, with the white sauce and the steamed rice attempt, and Emily finished it strong. Everybody happy?
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Yes. Thank God
Nice.
Emily's visiting.
So good.